I just learned a new trick and I wanted to show you. It concerns, of course, the ceiling fan. Stick around. I think you're going to like this. I've shown you a different way how to fix this same problem, but you might be able to do it a quicker, easier way. What is he talking about anyways? You're just going to have to check this out. The ceiling fan looks like a normal, everyday ceiling fan, doesn't it? But on further careful review, I've got 3 different speeds to this ceiling fan, and this one I know is on medium. I know there's no way possible that this could be on high. But, you know, you can adjust that at the wall switch, right? Well, not on this one. Now here's the wall switch. Now most wall switches, down is on the off position, and either 1 is high speed or low speed, 2 is medium, and 3 is high or low. Now this ceiling fan, when you put it on 1, this should be on high speed, and then medium speed, slow speed. I don't want to confuse you because sometimes it's the very opposite. Sometimes high is at the top. You would think 3 is higher than 2, so that's got to be high speed, right? But you'll figure that out on your ceiling fan. Really easy. I've got it in the high speed, but the ceiling fan is on medium speed. Now most ceiling fans, usually, you've seen them, they've got a pole chain on them somewhere. And there's a little location right here where the chain should be down here. And then you could pull it. If it's not in line with the wall switch, you would pull this to high speed, and then you would just leave that alone. Then you would control it at the wall. Well, somebody has jumped up on the bed, and when the chain was here, they were messing around with it because maybe they wanted to try to get it faster. They weren't quite sure how to work the wall switch, fan speed switch, and they pulled on that really super hard. The chain broke. Pulled out, and it was left in, when they pulled it out, it was on the medium speed. So see, that's why, you know, how are we going to adjust this? That's a $100,000 question, isn't it? We got to get a new ceiling fan, or what do we have to do? We got to pull this apart. How are we going to do all that? Well, that's what this video is about. I'm about ready to show you. First thing I got to do is turn the ceiling fan off, so I've just turned it off. I got to hop up here now. These blades are just going slow, but I can stop it with my hand like that. Now this base here, I need to pull that down. The easiest way for me to do that, I mean, you can kind of get in there and get these screws out like this. You know, but I usually like to just take one of these blades off. Just for convenience. You don't have to, it just makes it a little bit easier. So if you don't want to do this step, you don't have to. I'm just going to pull this down. That way I can get my head up here. Okay. Now I can kind of swivel this around, and there's 3 mounting screws, and this thing's going to pop down. Now there's a switch on here, up and down, and I don't want to take those screws off. I see some other screws up here, and there should be 3 of them. Most ceiling fans there are, but I mean you might have 4 or whatever. They're just little screws. I'm going to pull this off of here. See, it makes it easier for me to stand up here. I don't have to squat down and have the blades get in my way or anything like that. Okay. Yeah, I'm on the bed. The bed's in my way, so I'm just standing up here. Okay. And I just kind of hang on to that, and this is going to drop down. If you let go of it, it's going to fall down like that, but that's okay. Okay, that's all you want so far. All right? Seen anything so far you can't do yourself? I didn't think so. You can do this. I know you can. Now these wires are connected to a little harness goodie right here, okay? We got to pull this apart. So what I like to do, because I want to get this down so I can work on this, okay? Now, you might be able to grab this with your hands and move it back and forth. What I like to do is I just got my pliers here, and I just can hold the top of that. Now I can kind of wiggle that a little bit back and forth, pressure up on it, and it's going to separate here. Just take your time at it. There it is, okay? Now I can take this and I'm going to bring this down onto the counter. We're going to talk about this a little bit. Now this is where the chain comes out of, and it's been broken inside of there. So it's inside this right here. So this here has threads on it, so we just have to unscrew that. And I thought I had it loose. Just take some pliers and just loosen that up a little bit. Okay? Man, I thought I had it. Okay, get it some more then. It's just on plastic threads. Make sure you're turning the right way. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Okay? So you got threads on here. Now I can kind of push that and get that out of there. Okay? You don't want to undo any of the wires or anything. Just kind of get it out like that. Okay? That's your next step. Now the reason why we have to get to this is because the rest of the chain is still in there. See that? That's where the chain broke. It broke right there. And if we could just reach in there and pull that a couple times, we could maybe fix that. Now on a different video, if this chain isn't this long, if it's snapped off way back in here or something like that, I'm kind of talking a little loud here. Hope I'm not making you think I'm yelling. I'm just getting excited because I've got another way to fix this. Okay, but before on a different video, I showed how to take this and unsnap it. You pull it apart on this back side, and this whole thing pops out, and the wires come out. You have to kind of hold your mouth just right, pull that off. Then you can get a screwdriver in there and turn the little metal goodie to a different setting. And on this one here, I know it's on medium speed. When I looked at that, when you pull this, it's high, medium, low, off. High, medium, low, off. Okay? So if I'm on mid-speed, medium speed, I know if I pull that one time, I'm going to be on slow speed. If I then pull it again, I'm on off. If I pull it again, then I'm on high speed. So I'm going to have to pull that. Now, how am I going to do that? This is how. Holy Toledo. All right. I pulled all this stuff out of my nail bag. I kind of keep all these goodies on one little pocket, one little pouch. And that way I've always got different things. Well, I found something here, and this is it right here. Okay, do you see those? This here and this. This was just a covered paper clip. And I just unbent that, and I put a little curlicue, a twisty on that side, and kind of tilted it up. You see that there? I'm going to fish that in there. You can make that with the paper clip, and all you need is maybe like some needle nose and some pliers or something like that. Bend it, work it around, wedge it in, and get something like this. Okay? Now we're going to take it over there and see if I can't grab it and fix it. Yeah. Okay. I've got to try to grab that. So I'm going to take my little goodie here, and I'm going to try to fish it up in here. And I got to hook it on there. and then hope that the chain doesn't come off. So you're just going to have to try twisting it in there certain ways, you know. Man, this could take a few minutes. Let's see. Oh. I guess I don't have to really catch it on the very end one. I can catch it on any of these, okay? I just have to, maybe I can twist it over this way. Come on. I might have to re-bend the end or something. Come on. What's up? I have to get on the other side. Like that or something. Come on. You see, that's why I took it down. You could try to do this up on your ceiling fan, but that way is really tricky, I think. Come on. I'm just not at the right angle of the dangle, am I? The angle of the dangle. Okay. Guess I'm gonna have to re-bend this end. Try again. Okay, let's try this again. Re-bent this. This could take you a few minutes, but you know, if I can do that rather than pull this whole thing apart, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm rebending this again. I might have to twist it around the different direction, but let's just keep going here. Okay. I think I see. To bend it down. Man. Come on. What's up with this? I'll get it. I'm not gonna quit until I get it. You know that. You know that. I don't quit on things. I just figure out a different way on how to do it. You know what I mean? And that's what you gotta do. Don't ever give up. I don't care what you're working on. Jeez, come on. You see what I'm doing wrong? I just gotta Man. You can't get the loop too big at the end or else you're not gonna be able to pull it back out, are you? Okay. Get the extreme loop here on the end, maybe. Come on. Hey, I got it. Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it looped. I want to keep pressure on there, and I want to pull it down here. I hope this is gonna come. Ugh. You know what? I've gotta hook it so that I'm not catching on on anything. I can't pull it far enough because I'm right down here at the end. I think I'm going to have to grab it up higher, up here further. Okay. Let's see. There. Okay. I got to get that chain so it's coming down. Okay, here we go. Okay. Come on. My hook is hitting. I think my hook is hitting the bottom. Ah, shoot. See, see, it's hitting the bottom, so that's why I couldn't pull on it. I'm gonna have to I think I'm gonna have to rebend the hook again. Yeah. Okay, I'll have to pull that out with my pliers, rebend it. Get that out of there. Let me work on this a little bit more. I'm gonna take some of this backing stuff off of here. You know? That way it'll make this smaller. Work on this a little bit more.